5 minutes Q&A ready. Begin. Okay, now when you were told to go home, Scott was not there at the Covina house, correct? Correct. And as far as you know, when everybody left the house and it was closed off, there was still a police technician and some other police personnel there at the house, and they told everybody to leave? Yes. Okay. Then approximately, let's see, you got back over to the house. Then you called back to the house. You got to your mom's house. I went to my mom's house. Then you called the Covina house. No, we drove back there later. To get Amy's car? Yes, to drop off Amy. And at that point, the police are still there? Yes, and that's at 2:30 in the morning. About 2. Okay, about 2 or 2:30. I think in the one report it says 2:30. Yeah. Were you just estimating at that point? Well, yeah. Okay, thank you. I was estimating the time frame. Yes. Okay, fair enough. Obviously, you were in somewhat of a state of shock as well, I would imagine. Is that correct? Yes. Okay. When you came back, you see the police personnel. You did not see Scott there. He was not there. Okay. Did they tell you he was not there? Correct. They didn't let you inside the house? Well, they didn't let me inside the house, but I was waiting. I thought he needed a ride from the police station. That's why I was hanging around. I was going to go pick him up. Okay. At that point, then, you go back to Sharon's house. Yes. And you call at some point later on. Yes. You call the Covina house? No, I called Scott's cell phone. You called Scott's cell, asked him if he wants to come over. And that's when we got into that discussion. The judge was saying, he just said no. You want me to come over? And he just said no? Yes. Now, at that point, where you were at the police station, were you looking at Scott as a suspect? Did you yourself know at that point? I did not know that. Okay. At that point, how long was it before you became aware that the police were looking at Scott as a suspect? What day would you say that was? Aware by who? By the public or by the police themselves? The first time you heard it anywhere, that it became apparent to you that they were focused on Scott. One of the volunteers mentioned it to me the next day. That was on Christmas? Yes.